Well, it's a Tuesday, so let's get right back into Planet Crafter here. We are on Selenea planet right now, and we're actually not doing too bad on terraformation. I mean, we're not doing it. Well, we just recently sped it up even more, but I think we could do better on a number. We are 65% to clear sky. I don't know what that really means, but it definitely means unlocking tier 4 vehicle speed increase. And yeah, that looks like that's that for at 20 GTI. Then we got to get up to 250 GTI, which is going to be a challenge. Biomass is just going up really fast. Heat's going up a little bit, so is oxygen. We got a long ways to go before we can actually have a breathable atmosphere by the looks of it. Our decrease rate on oxygen is negative 2.9 now. Man, these giant trees here are, well, they're like cedar-like trees or pine, either or. They look pretty cool. They look like red pine in a way. We got a bunch of purple trees here that I purchased from the trade rocket. And then right about around every tree, I've been popping like little flower growers. I got these butterfly things I need to put butterflies in now, actually. And I think our rocket should be almost back. And wait a minute, is the water still going up? Because that was above the water level last time I checked. Or maybe just remembering things wrong. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't think it changed. All right, where's the trade rockets? Not back yet. Well, our transfer rocket actually, it's not trade. We're about 384 seconds out. I wonder if the optimizer will speed that up. And that's probably something I should look at, because I got a bunch of trade fuses for the trade rocket. Yeah, the exchange shuttle. I'm going to give that a shot. Yeah, so let's just grab the materials quickly. Uranium rod, 2 explosive powders, and they're upstairs. I probably should change this from stairs to just ladder, because it's just quicker to get up here. Explosive powder. Is it up in the organics? No, it isn't. 2 explosive powders, and I need obsidian, 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Back downstairs, or down the ladder, and then the stairs in this case. Let's grab 3 trade rocket multiplier fuses, and let's just slap this down, and we'll see what it does exactly. I'm going to put it right about here for now. And I'm going to insert 3 of these. And by the looks of it, it does highlight it. It's kind of hard to tell. It says there's 8 machines. So it takes our trade rocket over there. I don't know why it says there's 8 machines. Okay. Well, we'll do that. I need something for food and water. Like just a little chest. That's easy to grab. So I am probably just going to make like 3 lockers for outside. Thinking about that. And we'll use that for like food and water. Just quick refills. So I need about 6 iron for that. Wherever this iron is. Super, iridium, sulfur, iron. There it is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So we have production of all the basic resources here. Just want to point that out. And I think we got sulfur in there. I gotta double check. Because there was sulfur around here too. Did I get aluminum? Iron, cobalt, magnesium, silicon, titanium, and sulfur. Okay, so there is no aluminum there. We gotta be worried about that. Alright, so let's get 2 of these lockers up. We'll just, if it lets me, it'll be kind of cool to put it right there. No, it doesn't look like it'll let me. Alright, so we can put it on here. Oh, yeah, I can put one right here too. One there. We'll call this one water. We'll put a demand of water, and we'll put it on, you know, pretty much the highest. If I find the water in this big giant list, so there's just a search function up here, and I just type it in pretty quickly. But apparently it was right there. All right. And then we'll call this food. And for now, we will put the demand for beans, I think. And we'll put this at high, because bean is our most renewable food source at the moment. And I think it's the only food source we're actually creating. I just double check this. Yeah, I got beans growing there. All right, cool. Yeah, beans are there. Okay, so let's just check our map here. What do we got going on? We got a little forest right here. It's kind of cool to show these on the map. Gives you where you can plant stuff. I want to get this area planted here with something. Oh, it even showed the flower spreaders. Okay. So in that area where we can plant, maybe we should put some flower spreaders all up in there. So what does it take for a flower spreader? Water, alloy, fertilizer. Okay. So let's go all the way upstairs and yeah, let's just go get some super alloys here. We'll put 4 flower spreaders up there. 1, 2, 3, and not quite enough for 4. But I can make super. Just I don't got that much aluminum. Yeah. Gotta be worried about that. So let's just get the resources just for 1 more super. And cobalt. Why is cobalt so low? Oh, because I'm consuming it for oxygen. Ah, that's funny. Okay. All the way upstairs here, and need 2 water per. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And let's go all the way down to the bottom here, and let's create the 1 super we need. Let's grab a bottle of water. Well, I drank a bottle of water. Let's grab 1 too for ourselves. Grab 1 bean. Oh, and this is back. Okay, let's just take all the butterflies for that. And where's my transport vehicle? Let's hop into that and let's head over to that blank area. We're gonna put some flower spreaders in that spot. Alright, this is a spot, and that's weird. I must have just saw that. That's why I saw a blue chest. Okay, so let's start from this end and we'll work our way back. And there is a chest here. Okay, this is why we look. Blueprint. We got some all sorts of different materials that I actually kind of need. Deconstruct that, and let's figure out where we're gonna start. Oh, I forgot the fertilizer. Let's just quickly fly back there. Probably be quicker anyways. Alright, we're back in there. Let's quickly just drop all this stuff off here. Oh crap, I screwed up. I just put all the super back in. Okay, well, let's do this quickly. All that's dropped off, and let's get rid of the chip. Don't need it. Let's put the fan. I gotta go and grab all that super again. Look upstairs. Super. 1, 2, 3, 4. Supers. We have that. Now let's grab the fertilizer that I have forgotten. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, fertilizer. Now let's... yeah, let's go over here. We need the seeds too. Don't want to forget that. Okay, so we'll definitely do these, because these plants actually offer the highest rating at the moment. 500%. Yep. Let's just plant those up there. Actually, you know what? I don't really care about the speed as much. I just want to get some variety. So let's do that. White, purple, anything at 350% maybe? Or 400? 150, 200, 300. The pink flower is going to be a next one. Yeah, just, you know, variety. Or if we call it... I can't remember the name right now. What the hell? I can't remember the word. Am I going crazy or what? Anyways, let's just head over here. Huh. This is a random tree right here? That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's get this flower spreader right here. Let's insert the 1 seed. Let's put another one over here. And let's insert a seed into that one too. We got 1 there, 1 there. I guess we'll put 1 over here. And then finally over here. Alright, so that's pretty much all the seeds inserted. So many materials on the ground here, it's insane. I actually don't even need iron. I actually need more of the rare resources. Okay, so that's all done and dealt with. Let's go to our butterfly spreaders, and then but not spreaders, farms. And let's insert the larvas into that. Let's get some butterflies out and about here. If I can get over there. I've forgotten about this. I kind of... yeah, alright, we'll just exit the vehicle here. I probably should create like a little roadway path out of foundations now since I now have all the, like, I have enough materials to do it. Okay, so here's the first one. Let's put just the 2 blues in, get them going. This one will, I'll put the next 2 in, pink and a yellow. And up here, I think I put my last one. We'll put 2 more. Then actually we should construct even more spreaders. Water is getting critical. Interesting. There we go. I might as well eat some food, drink some water now, since we've gotten to that point. Alright, we'll just stand inside the building here and let's look. Oh yeah, you can start seeing a little bit of greenery popping up here. That's good. And yeah, we got some trees there. Be nice if we have even more trees, but what is this right here? I don't think I've been up there. Ooh, just got into clear skies. Does this sky look more clear? It kind of does in a way, but I don't know. Let's see. All right, so now it's breathable atmosphere, 0.07%. Biomass is going up like super fast as usual. That's what we want. Oxygen is going up a little bit by a little bit. I need to do some more improvements, but I don't have any heat multiplier fuses, unfortunately, so I can't really get it warmer quicker. Let's take the silkworms out, because I need the silkworms for a silk farm. I guess we'll just throw them into here for now. And then, because I'll deal with them later. Now, how many more farms I need? 1, 2, about 3 more farms for the butterflies. So that's going to take fabric, and that's what I need the silkworms for. I need a silk generator for the silkworms. Okay, switch of plans. Let's put all the butterfly larvae into here for now. Let's take out the silkworms, because I'm going to need them. And I do have smart fabric for fabric, but let's hold off on that. Let's silkworms. Z-light, water, and oxygen. Okay, let's go upstairs here. Where is the Z-light? Here's the Z-light. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will start with 4. And right after this, I need water and oxygen. Those are upstairs, I think. 4 water bottles. Now I need 4 oxys. Here we go. We got 4 oxygen. Let's head back downstairs here. Actually, we should probably go back upstairs and figure out where we're going to put these oxys. Well, not the oxy, the silkworm generators. Probably right in the middle. I kind of want that for the creating fertilizer and everything. So, farm materials, what should I do with that? Well, I don't really need to access them, so... this is such a hard decision. I don't have any super alloys, so I can't make another level. Okay, well, there's only 4. So let's just put them on this one end for now. And that will give us our silk. We always can move it when we need to. Alright, we got about 3 roughly. And then we'll just put it right in front of it. Okay, we'll put them in a supply of everything. And they'll start, hopefully, generating silk threads. Or just silk in this case. Alright, so silkworm generators are up. That will also allow us to create water life collectors and the fish farm. What we need for fishes, and that's going to be the next big thing besides the frogs. Frogs, speaking about frogs, what do I need for frogs? I could actually kind of do that right now with the fertilizer. Let's go back downstairs here, 1 level. Let's see what we need to make fertilizer. I can't remember. Fertilizer, it was eggplant, sulfur, and algae. I can actually make that right now. So we'll just put this one as fertilizer for now. And we will also allow it to supply fertilizer. Let's go back upstairs quickly, drink some water. And I need to create a bunch of storage for the actual raw materials for the fertilizer, like eggplants and whatnot, because this can't reach the farm. And I got the issue of not enough supers, because these chests take like 2 supers. So there's 4. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. Okay, so I got some aluminum. Let's make some super. Yeah, manually make some super. Just barely had enough cobalt for enough supers for 4 lockers. Oh my goodness. So let's quickly just create it. Alright, there's all the supers I need. Now I gotta get the circuit boards. And I No, I have the circuit boards because I looted some circuits. There it is. All right, 4 circuit boards. Awesome. Let's go upstairs. I'm gonna start laying out some lockers on this end. Just put it right in front of that line, right? Actually, no, I went up one further, maybe 2. Okay, do this again. Oh, there. Yeah, that looks right. And then pretty much it was matching up. This one was square. I can't remember how far I went. One end. And then it was just pretty much playing match up between these two. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, so start with eggplants without the caps lock on. Let's do after eggplants is beans, mushrooms, and then squash. Then let's put the demand in. If I find them. Eggplant. Let's get rid of the S on the end here. Let's put this one as beans, this one as mushrooms, and squash. There we go. Now we should have some fertilizer being created. Tier 1. Awesome. Tier 2, and then we got tier 3s. Not a lot, but at least we're making tier 1 fertilizer now. And harvesting our crops from outside. Alright, so just looking at some stuff here. Mostly just decorations. We could use some windows, but I'm not really going to focus on that at the moment. I got to make some more flood farms. I need silk for that. It's got to be silk by now. So let's just pull out all the silk we can. I think it's like 3 silk per fiber. We got to eat and drink, so let's do that. And maybe it's easier just to make it like an ecosystem. Do I have any mutagen? Fertilizer. I should have some for mutagen. Actually, I do. Gonna have to make mutagen ecosystems too. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna make 3 ecosystems at the moment. We just gotta get the tier 2 fertilizer. 1, 2, and 3. And bacteria sample and algae. I should have a lot of bacteria samples. And then algae should be quite a bit of it. And water, if I find it. Okay, so we got pretty much everything but the larva for that one. So let's head downstairs. And let's just see what we can do with the fabric. Is it here? No, you can't do the fabric here. Do a lab. Okay, I made some fabric. Awesome. Let's just throw the rest of the silkworms back in here for now. And how much fabric did I get? Just need enough for... Oh, I do have enough for 2. Awesome. So let's go back upstairs and grab some materials for that too. After I grab my larva. Should be around here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. We got the larva. Now let's grab everything for the butterfly stuff. Zeolite. How much am I going to make? Just 2. I need bioplastic, which is over here. And fertilizer. 2, I believe. Yep. There we go. Now we got everything. Let's go get the butterfly larvas and let's get them out there. We want more variety in our species, that's for sure. Let's create a healthier ecosystem if we do that. And there we go. For 2 spreaders. So let's hop into this and let's head to our little area. Okay, so we'll put the ecosystem around here. Maybe not there necessarily. Here, probably better. Yeah. And we'll put, I guess, a butterfly spreader in the approximate area too. Right there is good. Let's just insert 2 butterflies. There we go. Ecosystem will help out with some stuff here. We'll just put that in a supply of everything, just when we need it. And let's head back in here and I guess let's go back. Alright, back at the base area. So let's get some ecosystems over here. We'll put one, I guess, in the far there and up there. That'll be 3 ecosystems total. And we just gotta get it in a spot where it'll fit just fine. Right here looks good. Slap it down. Let's get this supply of everything. And let's head over here. If anything, I think I need some flower spreaders up here. Just thinking, looking at this area. Let's put an ecosystem right here. Let's get this as a supply of everything. And it's starting to look a lot more positive. Well, positive? Starting to look a little better, I think, actually. Negative 2.7 on oxygen now, so that's one little tick up. Very nice. If we can get to breathable atmosphere, I can explore without, we call it, being worried about oxygen bottles. Let's eat. Let's get some water in us. And that is strange. I have enough for one more butterfly spreader. Where am I going to put that? Oops, I forgot about that. Okay, let's look at our map and let's just see. Okay, we got a little bit of greenery there. We could do a lot of greenery in this direction, or in definitely up in here area is also a good idea. All right, let's grab enough for 4 more flowers. Don't have anything for red, blue elder at the moment, so let's get those put in, and then just for multiplier purposes, let's do this. Actually, let's keep the vaultness. Let's just use 2 white because these ones are not as common, and I think I'm good with that. All right, now we gotta grab everything for that flower spreader, which isn't crazy. It's just the super is kind of annoying. So start with aluminum. Okay, so I got all the materials for the super. We should probably grab all the materials for everything else, which is fertilizer and water. Okay, so we got the fertilizer. Water we can just grab from downstairs, so let's do that. Let's quickly make our super, because we have all the materials for it. Got super's made, grab some water. Got enough for what we need to do. Let's get it over. Project Greenery. Love it. Alright, let's head up here. We haven't really explored in this direction very much. So this is actually a nice little spot. So it was pretty blank. So let's get some flower spreaders out and about. Alright, one right there. I'll put one right here. And apparently I don't have enough. Oh, not enough super. Alright, 2 it is. I screwed up on the numbers here. Might as well do the red and blue at the for this right now. And okay, so those are on. We might as well get a, you know, get the butterflies going at least. And let's get those in there. Apparently I got an extra larva here for something. For an ecosystem I miscounted on. Or I might have grabbed, instead of enough for 4, I got 5. Okay, so let's figure out what's up here. Might as well go explore that really quickly. So let's do that. And there is like a little microdome area by the looks of it. I don't remember coming up here at all and looking at this. Oh, interesting. Definitely haven't been here. Okay, let's go check this out. Let's break in through the doors. Ooh, what's this? Okay, interesting stuff. Okay, some more circuit boards here. Definitely take all that. Some sort of science thing going on here. Nothing I can really do with it. The devs here just like to tease you sometimes. Okay, something was going on here. Okay, we got some money. Clear this out. What were they planting here? Storage crate. Oh, we got some mutagen. We got our first genetic trait I found here. Or is it the first one? I don't know. Okay, so they're definitely doing something with animals. That was probably for bark right there. I don't know. Let's go offload. We'll come right back in here. Alright, let's head back in here and let's see what else we can find. Alright, let's clear this out. What does this give us? Iron. Darn. There's some things inside. Oh, mutagen. Okay, let's get this trade rocket fused and whatnot. And that looks like that's it for this. That was pretty underwhelming. What's the story behind this? No data logs? No, nothing like that. Huh. What were they making? Who knows? Let's drink some water. Let's offload this stuff into here because we're gonna need it eventually. We got 1 super. I just need a few more super for the, call it, the planning. Alright, that's that. But wait a minute. There's something out in the distance over there. Is that ice? Or is that a wreck? Directly in this direction. There is something here. Around here, I think. Alright, let's drive around. Let's look around here. It's gotta be more than this. Ooh, oh, there's a kid. Let's look in there. Did I already look in here? Feels like I did. I must have been in here already. This must have been covered with ice. Because, yeah, I kind of remember that. I remember this. Got some really loot out of here. Alright. Let's just go in this direction, I guess. I can just keep looking. There'll be something more interesting. Oh, we got some trees growing here, too. Very nice. This kind of makes me want to play Surviving Mars. And yeah, they're actually revamping that game. They're re-releasing it with like a complete rework done to it, which is awesome. I was a huge fan of Surviving Mars. Definitely my type of game. Okay, another little cave system here. Let's go check this out. Might be something here I didn't get yet. And it kind of looks like I cleared it out. What was ever was here is gone. Yep, alright. But there's something else here. Obsidian. Interesting. I'll take the obsidian. Don't have much of it actually. I'll just throw that in there. And the drones will come and get it. Something tells me I do not want to fall down there. And I'm here. Okay. Oh, let's just go back over here, I guess. Those are my little drones. Oh, let's just go back over here to see what we... Is there anything I missed? There actually might have been something I missed too. This actually opened up. Are these drivable? Oh, come on. You put them here and you can't drive them? Okay. Let's take the access card. There's something that's, who would have thought we'd be where we are today? We've come a long way since our arrival. It hasn't always been easy, but we've held on and never given up. Our ideals have carried us this far. I'm proud of what we've achieved. Despite some minor tensions within the group, morale is very high. Okay. Let's throw this access card in. Now open that. There's another message saying, okay. Let's just take this out. Let's just head back into here. Technically, we could drive this in now. So, we got, very nice. We got another, we call it the super alloy, so we can create one more flower spreader. And let's just bring this up. Let's see if we can actually drive it in. Oh yeah, we can. We'll just park it right there. And we need water and food, which we had on us anyways. And we'll just go in here. Let's see what we have. Blueprints, rocket. Okay, good. Some more of this lovely stuff. And another super. And a heater. I can't wait for this place to be finished. I'll be able to expand my lab and acquire new machines to conduct my experiments and better understand this magnificent planet. My recent work has given me a better understanding of geological information formation, and I'm going to focus more on the relationships between minerals and the planet's balance. Didn't seem to get that far with that. And then now we have access to here, but I've been up here. Let's just quickly look around. Maybe I missed some stuff, but I think I fully cleared it out. If I'm correct. Yeah, I'm pretty positive all these buildings are cleared out. Because this was unfinished. It was easy to get in through this way. The funny thing is I could have gotten down there through your back way without having to use the access card. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, it was super easy to get there because you can even climb this. Alright, oxygen levels low. That's this way. Okay. Well, this was kind of cool. So let's go out. Yeah, I guess we'll go back towards our base here. Okay, at least we're on the other side now. Alright. Let's just drop everything off here. I need one of those. I just need one more super. Then I can construct that. What do we call it? I can construct the flower spreader. Ah, man. So I was slow on that. Let's actually just recycle a super rod here. And we'll go from there. Super easy. Lots of super of that. And just drop off the rest of it. Alright. Let's throw the blueprint microchip into the recycler. Don't need any more of those. Quickly just go around here and look around. And good. And let's grab some food and water. Might as well, probably better if we drive there because of the oxygen. I'd just go back and get those last of those flower spreaders up in the area. If I can get it through this way, I should be able to access the upper area. Nope. Okay. We go a long way around. Speaking of that, there's a chest right here. Let's figure out what's in that. Okay, it's a bunch of good little stuff in here. Energy multiplier fuse. That's always good. And let's just throw it all into here. And then let's just continue on. Alright, here we are. So we'll put a flower spreader down over here. Right about there is good. Put a red one in. And one there, one there. Might as well just throw one over here. I'll just throw a white one in. There we go. I think that'll be good. Lovely little flowers here and there. Very nice. Alright, that's done. So we got some variety, some little bit of greenery here and there. We got trees actually starting to grow out in the wild. More so the like redwood pine type version or redwood cedar version style type of trees. So yeah, let's just get back to base here. Let's just see where we're at for progression and what we need to improve on. All right, so we are 7% to breathable atmosphere. Okay. What's slowing down? Well, nothing really slowing down. It's just numbers are going up noticeably slower on biomass because we went from tons to kilotons. PM for oxygen is going up slowly. So we need to boost up some things, probably with rockets again. What do we got for rocket numbers? I think this one is, we got about 4 plant rockets. We need to increase that one up by 1 more. And insect spreaders, okay. We got field protection rockets, asteroid rockets, seed rockets. We need to increase everything up by 5 at least, and then the plant we need to increase by 6. Okay, so that's that. Do we have aluminum? Yeah, let's just stock up on aluminum so we can make some supers. But do I actually have super alloys there? I should. Doesn't look like I do though. Interesting. Why am I lacking supers? I also got some frog eggs and that over there. Probably should bring some of that back here. Okay, I actually do have a lot of supers. Alright, let's just do aluminum this round, super for the next round. What's this for? I don't know. Anyways, that's unfortunate. This is all the time I have for today, folks. If you like this content, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It does this channel a lot since, hey, we're almost a year old for channel age, which is insane. Time ever flies. Yeah, so also don't be afraid to leave a comment. I read them all, and all your support's much appreciated. And hey, don't forget, leave some suggestions or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something on this planet that you know, or there's a secret on it that you know. Leave in the comments. That helped me out a lot. I don't watch any videos on any of this stuff, so I actually really don't know what I'm doing. The only stuff I know I'm doing is what I'm learning as I go. Anyways, have a good day, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.
What you know about living in the rain, living in the cold, hating every day, but then you still want to do it anyway.